Violet, can you tell me a bit more about SSI as an organisation?
Well, SSI is a national, community-based, not-for-profit organisation and provides dedicated human and social services to diverse Australia. And with community at the heart of everything we do, our purpose is to create a world in which everyone has access to equal opportunities. We were founded in Sydney in the year 2000 with the aim of helping newly arrived refugees settle in Australia. But over time, our expertise in working with people from diverse backgrounds, culturally and linguistically, and that very important inclusivity lens really has served as a foundation for us to gradually expand into other social service and human service areas and across geographies. So now we're really across the eastern seaboard. We do have a national focus, and we do a lot of work in research and policy because advocacy is a really important part of our work as well, to bring voice of those that we work with to government and to power.
Speaking specifically about the General Manager, Employment and Commercial Ventures, can you tell me a bit more about what that role is doing and focused on?
Well, this role is a very new role. We had something similar and we've now honed it into understanding that it is a very important part of the business because we envisage that there's going to be significant growth opportunities. And it's not only about the growth, it is actually about all of our constituency, the clients that we work with, and we can see up to 50,000 clients in a year. Economic participation is critical to them, whichever way. It could be a job, it could be about honing their skills, about skills qualifications, it could be about renewing and changing careers. It's a range of different things. So it is a very important area for us.
What does somebody need to be successful in this role?
What we're looking for is someone who has the right attributes. So authenticity, someone who's empathic and adaptable is very important. Someone who has an ability to empower the people that they're working with and adds value to their work and not does their work. And actually somebody who is curious and a great innovator who thinks about outside the square. Because when you're working with people around economic participation, you're working with contracts that can be very challenging. You need to be able to meet those deadlines and those contractual obligations, but you need to remember the human at the end of that and ensure that the program and the approach from the organisation is person-centred and is bespoke to the needs of that person who approached the organisation. So also somebody, I believe, who is really able to convey to their teams the importance of the work that they do to the strategic beliefs and needs of the organisation. So someone who can motivate and develop people to understand that what they're doing a critical part of the overall vision of the organisation, which is meeting people's economic and social and cultural needs.
There's a commercial venture aspect to this role, Violet. Can you tell us a bit more about what that means for the organisation?
The employment aspect of the role is very much around the contracts and, meeting employment needs of people. The commercial ventures component is really very exciting as well because it goes to the heart of SSI. We've been a great innovative organisation, very future focused, and we've been able to harness partnerships with corporate Australia, businesses, other NGOs and community organisations to really be able to bring innovative model that allows us to diversify our funding base and not have a dependency only on government funding, which is important but very different to being able to have funds where you can actually develop collaborative models of social enterprises, for example. That part of the job is around looking at getting social enterprises accredited and running commercial ventures that essentially will allow us to feed back profit and surpluses back into the community, into the programs that we think are going to work. That community tells us ourselves and our clients, give us feedback, what's going to work for them to help them on that economic pathway. So it really is an opportunity for a person who has a future focus, has good commercial acumen, has perhaps run businesses in the past, and is really excited about the opportunities of doing things differently to just being able to put in a tender and getting funds from government.
Well, if that sounds like you or somebody you know, then please reach out. We'd love to have a conversation.